Ladies and gentlemen, my name is TotalBiscuit. I'm here to ask and answer one simple question. WTF is Scribblenauts Unlimited. This is an odd puzzle game, to say the least. Some of you may have heard of it. There is a version on iPad, there is also a version on DS, that's where the original game came from, the original Scribblenauts game, and it's created by a company called Fifth Cell, published by Warner Brothers, and has now made its way to PC. It kind of makes sense, because the entire game is about using a magical notepad to summon objects into the world in order to solve puzzles and collect stars. How do you do it? Well, you type words, and what you type appears on the screen, in theory. Assuming you actually get it right. Scribblenauts Unlimited has expanded things significantly. It's got a much larger world. It's got the ability to add adjectives to objects, so it can make a big dinosaur, a small dinosaur, a friendly dinosaur, a dancing dinosaur. No, I'm not actually kidding. You can do that. And it also has the ability to edit objects and behaviors, so you can essentially make your own objects in the game. I've heard of some fairly ridiculous stuff. Someone managed to create Mitt Romney's Binder of Women, whereby it's this binder that spawns female characters into the world. It's really kind of crazy. Options menu's fairly limited. It's not exactly a taxing game. It does at least have full screen options, AA, and resolutions. It is two-dimensional, so again, it's not really going to tax your system all that much. Controls can be rebound, although one thing I have noticed, which is rather annoying, probably won't affect you too much, but I need to make you aware of it anyway. The frame rate of the game is tied into the speed, which is really dumb, and usually is the sign of a poor port. Everything else in the game seems to work fine, so that may have been an oversight, but as I was recording my first attempt at this, it went down to 30 frames per second, and that halved the speed of the game. Not so good. Usually the game runs at a solid 60 without a problem, and that was just my recording configuration, so something to bear in mind. But if you happen to be running a particularly old machine, you might start to run into really annoying problems if your frame rate dips below 60. Alright, so what is it? Well, I mean, it might as well be a point-and-click game, honestly, because most of it is mouse-driven. You can... I'm not really sure... Oh, that's the camera, yes. I was going to say, why am I summoning a video camera into the world? You can jump around, which is sometimes required, but for the most part you can just solve the puzzles without that. You can also switch your character, and you can use this, which is the Starlight Vision. This will show you challenges within the world that you have to solve in order to get shards of stars. Once you get a certain number of shards, you create a star, and once you have enough stars, you can progress to the next area of the game. It's really quite simple, and this is the world map, as you can see here, and this is the number of areas available. To get to the last area, you need 50 stars. I have bugger all, so it's going to take quite some time. So what you do is you go into various areas in the world, like this, for instance, as you can see here. This is like a floor of the hospital. I could go outside of the hospital, if I so desired. And then you'll see I'm in Capital City at the moment. It'll tell you how many shards you've picked up, what's going on. People are fairly happy here because I've solved a few puzzles for them. Alright, let's head back into the hospital. These guys appear to need some assistance, so we're going to go do that. Alright, so how do I do it? Well, usually what you've got to try and find out is what the problem is. How do I find that out? Well, these are puzzles, these glowing yellow outlines. Give me something that I can use to perform surgery. Alright. So what do? Well, you type in what you want. So, well, I'm sure you can perform surgery with an axe, right? Apparently you can! Uh-oh. I don't think I should have done that. Alright, well, never mind. I'm sure it's fine as long as I got the star shard. You know, I'm not really promoting safe practices here, am I? What can I say? It's all this socialist medicine. We can't afford real tools. Alright. Help the patients, and this is a mission you can go into. This is kind of self-contained, and it usually involves a certain theme, so I need to help the patients that are coming into the hospital, so let's go and do that. Start the mission off. There was a previous mission I tried during the tutorial segment that actually put me in an art museum. I had to create pieces of art for the specific patrons that they would really like. Help the patients that are being delivered to St. Asterisk Hospital. Alright. Driving that in here seems... Alright, so that is a... The kitten is sick as a dog. Write something to cure it. Okay. Magic. Turns out magic is not effective. Socialist medicine. Ah, as you can see, this is what socialist medicine looks like. No, that... Oh, yes, excellent. Socialist medicine is operating within normal parameters. As you can see, the NHS is highly effective. Alright. Am I going to have to just type in socialist medicine for each one of these? Must be a toothache. Can it be cured with socialist medicine? Let us find out. As you can see, socialist medicine also has the ability to levitate. It's a strange power given to them by Lenin himself. A toothache. Alright, what's the best way to solve that? A hammer. Quite obviously. What you can do is wield it, then click, and then we shall... Okay, as you can see, I'm just fixing the toothache without too much of a problem. There we go. Toothache solved. Oh. Apparently, the tooth was an ally. I was not aware of this. It seems that I cannot solve the toothache by beating the teeth into submission. That is unfortunate. Alright, so we restart the mission. Okay, we shall bring in the socialist medicine. Which works fine on the cat, but not on the teeth. There we go, that's fine. The socialist medicine will solve it. There you go. Excellent, wonderful. The cat is very happy about this. Alright, we must deal with the teeth now. What is the best way to... We could just brush it, I guess. Toothbrush, here we go. It must indeed be a toothache. Clean the teeth. Clean the teeth. This is not really working as well as I would hope. Okay. You know, I wonder if I could just change it to clean. No, apparently that's not going to work. That's unfortunate. Okay. Let's try that again. Maybe if I just put it there. Alright, okay, so it's not me who should be doing this. It turns out I'm not a real doctor, so that's fine. As long as I create the object, the doctor will come along and deal with it. Sometimes you have to use the objects in missions like this, apparently not. Alright. This robot is broken. Help it be functional again. Let's spawn a large electrical generator. Nope, turns out that is a really bad idea. Okay, never mind. What would be the best way to get this... Can I... Oh, I am a douchebag. Wow. I stole his eyes. I am a terrible person. Good lord. Wow, I just beat that guy down with his own eyes. This is a game for kids, right? Right? Guys? What if I summon a mechanic? Fix the robot, damn it. Maybe not. What about a scientist? Aha! The scientist knows what it's doing. Ow! It's attacked me for stealing its eyes. I guess that was to be expected. I can't get out because it doesn't have any eyes. Oh, that's terrible. I'm fairly sure that this book does not have insurance. What would be the best way to write the chapter? Well, we could get a writer. There you go, finish the damn book. Excellent. The book is walking off and the robot is highly confused about the whole affair. What else do we have? Ah! Oh! Conveniently enough, it was a car. There we go, and a mechanic was there to fix it, so that's all good. We're looking good at the moment. This mission is going well. And there is the star for completing it. Wonderful. Yoink. That will be mine. Fantastic. Takes us to a grand total of 4. You know, I have to wonder if I can actually create Starites. Seriously? You know, no, needless to say, it's fake. I was gonna say, really? That would make the game a little simple, I feel. Okay. Let's go and have a look at some of the other stuff. So far, the game's pretty damn charming, honestly. It's got an interesting idea about solving puzzles. I have a feeling I'm gonna run into areas of the game where I have some ideas and the game just isn't set up to support that. A lot of these objects have their own rules, so... Let's just say... I wanted to summon Cthulhu. So Cthulhu kind of has his own rules. Cthulhu's a bit of a dick, so he's gonna beat us up, but... I could, if need be... Oh, maybe not. Let's just get rid of Cthulhu. We could, of course, just have Dancing Cthulhu, who is far, far more friendly, as you can see. So he's not going to be really messing around all that much. Help me laugh again. What, Dancing Cthulhu isn't enough for you? Oh, God! Dancing Cthulhu is still trying to kill me. No, don't kill the clown. God damn it. Well, that obviously didn't do the job. Okay. Silly hat. That's not a silly hat. That's actually fairly stylish. But he thought it was ridiculous. Alright, there we go. I'm wearing a silly hat. Haha, look at me. I am from Hicksville and so forth. Okay, what else do we have? This is a fascinating little insight into my warped mind, I suppose. How do I solve problems? Stop the attacking heart. In what universe does this happen? Alright, what is the best way to battle a heart? That's probably not a real thing. A hairdresser! This will be an ideal solution. No, that doesn't appear to work out. Unsurprisingly, one has to imagine. I'm gonna steal your brush, thank you. I could just beat the crap out of it. Ow! You do actually have a health bar, by the way, so you can't take too much damage. What is the best way to deal with that? A cage, perhaps? Oh, there we go, cage container, excellent. What if we were to put... No, get in there. This is not... It refuses to go in the cage. Okay, the cage is not an option. What else? How about a... laser? Okay. This might be a way to deal with it. I wasn't really meaning to attack the hairdresser, but unfortunately it seems like I'm not actually trained with advanced futuristic weaponry. But just... Excellent. Dealt with. Ow! God damn it, am I gonna have to kill the nurse now as well? If you're not careful, I'm gonna unleash an angry dinosaur. Okay, that may have been a mistake. I have a feeling this is not gonna go well. Here, take the laser and defend yourself. Excellent. Oh well. It was going so well, and now things are starting to go a little bit crazy in the hospital. I'm not entirely sure my solution was the optimal one. Oh, now the doctor has the laser gun and is running around slaughtering people for no reason. What is going on with this dinosaur? It doesn't matter, there's no objectives here, so I guess the dinosaur can run amok. I don't really care. Alright, what is going on here? Seeing something painted with my team colors would really motivate me to win the race. Sure, no problem at all. A blue demon. Excellent. Woo! Oh, God! Oh, right, now the dinosaur's killing the demon. Okay, this is fairly standard behavior within Scribblenauts, and is actually one of the most charming parts of the game. But I motivated him quite nicely, and now he's going to enjoy his trophy in hell. I am so sorry. Scribblenauts is essentially about abusing your power. With great power comes great responsibility. If a kid like this, with a hat like that, had the ability to summon anything, what would he do to solve these problems? The answer is he'd probably use Cthulhu and/or a dinosaur. As you can see. I left what I was delivering to the transplant patient behind. Okay, I don't... Well... Severed limb. Apparently... A seared limb. No. No. I'm not sure that was quite what I was supposed to be doing. I'm not sure also... Oh, there we go. Well, what's supposed to be in here, I wonder? Frozen heart, maybe? Here you go, have that. Excellent. I had no idea what it was for, but... Or that whether or not it's actually sanitary, but we'll go with it anyway. It may not be sterile. I forgot what I'm supposed to be delivering. Can you help me? Yes, absolutely. That should not be a problem. First, we will make you enormous. Excellent. And now I'm gonna ride you. Why? I don't even know. I just feel like it. The game allows you to do stupid crap, ergo I'm going to do stupid crap. Scribblenauts does appear to have embraced the ridiculous nature of things. Alright, well, what are you going to be delivering? Okay, well, I suppose... Perhaps it is a baby dinosaur. Excellent, it is a baby dinosaur. And now it's going to be delivered to the wonderful loving family, whereby it will destroy their home and devour them mercilessly. Success. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. I want to do a few more puzzles here and there. As you can probably tell, this game is really kind of charming and fantastic in a number of different ways. It seems to be significantly more advanced than the original version of it, which was a little bit limited. It was... You could solve the puzzles usually in the same way. Here, it seems like they've embraced the idea that you've got to do a few more complex puzzles with more interesting solutions. I have no doubt at some point that I will run across a section where I just cannot figure out what it is, and the logic behind the game won't match up to my logic, and the game engine won't really be able to support the ideas that I have. That's probably going to end up happening, let's be honest. As of yet, though, I haven't really encountered that. And there seems to be an awful lot of promise with this game. Now, there is this editor, and it's linked into the Steam Workshop, so essentially there are unlimited items available if people actually create the things. Personally, I've looked at the editor, and it seems kind of crazy complicated to me, but I have no doubt that after maybe an hour, you could probably figure it out. I need to look the part to become a firehouse dog. Okay, no problem at all. We shall make you an armed firehouse dog. You'll be able to fight fires quite literally. Excellent. Seems reasonable. And we shall... No, apparently you're not so willing to wear the dress. That's unfortunate. Fireman's hat. Excellent. See? Totally looks the part. Now go off and slaughter the villagers. Now what else do we have? Come closer to start me. Ooh, Aha, turn a station wagon to a fire engine. Can I attach a Gatling gun to it? Probably. Will it be of any use? Likely not. Are we going to do it anyway? Yes. Start by painting the car. Okay. Red paint, I assume. Don't... no. Remove the red paint. Pick up the red paint. Use the red paint. There we go. Sorted. Wonderful. Okay. Large minigun. Wonderful. Okay. This is looking pretty good. Give the DJ something loud to hook up to the car. Vuvuz... How the hell do you pronounce this? Yeah, there we go. Vuvuzela. This... I am annoyed that they removed the minigun. Give him a tool that will help him get the job done. What about the minigun? No. Apparently not the minigun. That's unfortunate. What will help get the job done? Enormous bucket. Behold! Nope. Doesn't seem all that interested in that. Let's try something else. Hose. Should be an easy one, right? Now, the weird thing about this is you can actually link some items together. As you can see. So I can add a hose there. Then, don't break it! That's not a real fire truck. Help the car get over this traffic. Absolutely. No problem whatsoever. Huge Cthulhu. Can you attack the other dudes, not the one we're trying to build, please? There we go. No! I think it might be riding the fire engine. Okay, this is clearly not what we're looking for. No! Stop it. Ugh. Okay, a Shoggoth. This should do the job. Can you please stop breaking the fire engine? Of all the things, that bloody Shoggoths can't be trusted. I swear. God. Alright, we're gonna have to deal with this guy. I'm sure we can probably do something to fix this that doesn't involve miniguns. But why would you want to? Alright. Helpful, Shoggoth? That's not helpful. Shoggoths are liars. Dancing Shoggoth. Wonderful. Excellent. This still hasn't solved the problem. How about if I just blow up the cars with a minigun? Turns out this is working fairly well thus far. Excellent. Traffic has been solved. Onward you go. Scribblenauts, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. I believe it is a a blank canvas upon which you can portray your specific mindset and innermost desires. Like, for instance, an attractive woman. Yep, that's the reaction I usually get. Perhaps a jet fighter. Excellent. Perhaps I can then ride in the jet fighter. Well, it did the job. I'm not sure how, but it did the job. And then the game's like, just get out of here. You're screwing everything up. There's one other thing I do want to show you, actually, which is the ability to edit things. Let's just make an object, and then I can edit it. So, let's summon Gabe Newell. No, you can't do that. As much as you wish you could, you can't. Basically, you can't use proper nouns, because that's just ridiculous. NeoGaf? What? I'm fairly sure NeoGaf is Gabe NeoGaf. Okay. What happens if I summon NeoGaf? Oh, it's the logo. I wonder if Destructoid's in there. No, it is not. The Death Star might do the job, surely. That's not a Death Star. This is lies. Those asking, by the way, there is a top hat. This is not sufficient. A huge top hat. Excellent. Much better. This is entirely standard. No, TotalBiscuit is not in there. That would be ridiculous. Ooh, a Tanuki suit. Neat. Although you could, I guess, get a Total Space Biscuit. That might work. No, Total isn't a word. Unfortunate. A tactical biscuit. This is a tactical biscuit, according to the game. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with it, but... Wow, the tactical biscuit is super... Is that it trying to attack people? What? Game of the year or game of all years, one has to wonder. But yeah, anyway, let's try editing one of these. So you can edit an object. So that's a dress, as you can see. So this is kind of awkward. You've got to click this to get the tooltips. I imagine this was just kind of designed with consoles in mind, rather than just being able to hover over something. So you can add stamps, you can change the color and size, but the most interesting thing is the ability to change its scripting behavior. So, this dress is not alive. But it is now, yes. Object reacts to it as if it's a dress. And then it also has dress audio. I can increase its health. We're going to make sure that gravity does not apply. It has the weight of a pigeon. And it has a tendency to float. The object spawns on fire. Generates electricity. Has a cannon. Yeah, I think you can probably figure out what ridiculous nonsense you can do. When equipped, it allows you to fly. Because why? It is actually alive, though. That's something to bear in mind. You can also add behaviors. So, one assumes that I could get the dress to protect food, really? Yeah, okay, this is now scripted in theory in such a way that if I spawn food, it will actively protect the food. In theory. I have no idea if this is going to work at all. The fiery dress. Dress-o-doom. There we go. If this works, I will be very surprised. Very surprised. Excellent. Okay. That is the Dress-o-doom, as you can see. The Dress-o-doom is on fire, is floating, and is actively here to protect any food that I can find. Ergo, let us spawn a burger. It is your job to protect the burger from the hungry hippo. You're doing a really piss-poor job of protecting the burger, quite frankly. Also, the tactical biscuit is having problems here. Can I ride the hippo? No, but I can pet the hippo. The dress is now going to burn to death. Oh god, don't kill me! What the hell did I ever do to you? The dress is laughing. This game is a disaster. You need to pick it up because it's just too ridiculous. Currently available, I believe, on Wii U as well as PC and a number of other platforms. Currently only in the US, which is kind of weird. $30 on Steam is how much it will cost you. It's brand new out, so I wouldn't expect it to be in the Steam sale. But one way or the other, the game is just thoroughly unique and really ridiculous. It is so cool. It beggars belief. Please do go and check it out. It is well worth your attention. It is highly original, and of course a sequel to a great concept, but this one appears to be much, much better executed. Ladies and gentlemen, my name has been TotalBiscuit, taking a look at Scribblenauts Unlimited, currently available on Steam, and I believe also Gamersgate. We'll see you next time.